All right, guys, happy to show you a cool new blaster here. This is an MP9 style gel ball blaster. One of my favorite blasters is the Lahui MP9, and that's what this was modeled after. However, this is a top loader, and it's much more affordable. So we are looking at the TOYAPY MP9. I imagine that means toy and happy, probably, TOYAPY. Anyway, so that's what we're going to check out today. Got your little manual here. It shows you everything included, and we're going to go over all of that. And then, of course, your tips and tricks and directions on here. So, kind of show you everything that comes with it, and we'll put it together as we go. First off, safety glasses, of course. Make sure you're wearing some sort of eye protection when you're playing with your gel ball blaster. Also got a couple targets here. They're the water-activated targets. So when your gel ball hits them and explodes, it'll leave a mark. When it dries off, they'll turn back to this. So it's nice that they include a couple of those. Plenty of gel beads over here, right? 6 packs, 3 different colors. Very nice. So if you not have a gel blaster and you've never used one, soaking these properly is very important. Soak them 4 to 6 hours. Use plenty of water, a large enough container so they have room to grow, and then strain off any excess water and you're good to go. This is about 5,000 gel beads here, okay? If you use the whole thing, it needs to be a really big container and you need to use about 4 liters of water, okay? Don't worry about them growing too big. They cannot. They can only grow 7 to 8 millimeters. So 4 to 6 hours, large enough container, strain off any excess water, and you can store them in airtight containers for about 2 weeks before they start to break down. So if you have other hoppers with lids, you can go ahead and store them in there, or any other container that is airtight. All right. So speaking of hoppers, you've obviously get your hopper with this and your hopper bracket, which we'll put on in a minute. But one other thing that's really cool is you get this sight here, right? And it's actually a laser too, okay? Guess what? It's also a hopper. So obviously it can't hold near as many gel beads or gel balls, but that's pretty sweet that this can go on and be used in place of the hopper. So definitely something cool that we have not seen before. So I like seeing that. That's neat to see them make changes and advancements like that. We got your battery right here, right? So it is a 7.4 volt, of course. This is a 500 mAh battery. Here is your USB charger. Plug it into any AC adapter that's 1 amp or greater. So think smartphone charger, tablet charger. It needs to be a decent charger. Turn solid green when the battery is fully charged and ready to go. So let's look at where that goes. Right here is your battery bay. So pinch that open, and here is your plug. So you'll notice this uses a 3-pin plug. So that's a little different than we see on a lot of them. They have the 2-pin JST or the 4-pin. Now this is a 3-pin, which I've seen on some. Okay, I still say plug it in and then tuck the battery in first. Push that down so that the harness stays at the top, so that when you go to change batteries, you've got the harness right up there. And you can grab that instead of yanking on the battery or pulling wires out. Clip that back on. Here's your on-off switch. Also works as the safety, of course. Got it turned off. We'll turn it on and check it. All right, it's working good. That's great. Since we got it turned like this, you also get this additional magazine that you can fill with gel balls. Okay, just have spare gel balls on board, or just for aesthetics if you don't want to put anything in there. That can just clip in there, and then the release button, you can see, is right here. It releases. Okay, so it's not pulling any gel balls out of there to shoot. That's just for storage. So let's look at it a little more closely now. Got your trigger here, obviously, your front grip right here where I showed you where the battery goes. Showed you that on-off switch right down here. Nice side rail for accessories. You got this top rail, but that's where your hopper's going to go, so they can't really use it for accessories. This is really nice, your flip out stock, right? Locks into place really nice, really strong. And then to put it back, push this button right here. See that come up right there, and then you just go ahead and fold it back, and it'll catch right here. So, all right, so that's the setup with that. You get a little orange tip that can go on the front here if you want to. Of course, you could leave it off if you want to as well. So The other thing that's included that's new that I haven't seen with others is this nice strap. So you can go ahead and clip this nice strap on the back. There was a spot right there. You can go ahead and clip it on right there if you want to use this. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the hopper. If we go the hopper route, you've got your bracket right here. It's got the little arrow, the button. That's just going to slide on. To push the button until it slides into place. It's locked into place, and now you can use your grenade style hopper, of course, right? Which you would just have, you usually turn the gun upside down because it'd be full of gel balls. Just turn it on, or turn it till it's tight. Don't over tighten it, you can break them. So that's pretty standard, and that's definitely a great option. But this is really cool, the fact that you can use this sight and that it also is a hopper. So you just push it till it stops. And if we open it up and you look in there, you can see it's lined up perfectly and it's not going to move around. So that's really cool that that becomes a hopper, right? And then you can see it's got the laser too. So really cool advancement, I think, in that. I don't know how many that would hold. Probably, I'm guessing about 100 gel balls, okay? Versus this smaller size hopper, this is about 300 gel balls. So about a third of the size, but it definitely looks really cool. And of course, you can put extra gel balls down here. So that's it, guys. Obviously, I'm going to do some demo with it. We'll do some FPS testing to see how hard it shoots. I'm hoping for some good performance out of it because it is such a cool looking blaster, and I really like my LaHowie version of it. So hopefully we'll see some good results with that. So any questions or comments, put them below. Of course, like these videos, please subscribe, and please participate in all my giveaways and contests. At least 2 blasters every month. Starting in June, it'll probably be a couple contests every month. We will see. Anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll make a long video where I tag the demo onto this, and then I'll make separate video, or I'll post it separately too. Thanks for all your support. And again, questions or comments, let me know. I try to answer all the questions you guys have.